Well. Let's do a little family fleet update. So my mom's boss got a new car and made her a really good deal on his old car. And so we now have a black 2018 Cadillac CTS 2.0T in our possession, which is probably the nicest car we've ever owned. Kind of been turning off when he was driving a lot, but it's a very nice looking car. Very nice day out today too. But in the interest of not running out my neighbors, we're gonna go get inside. Here, remote start. Remote keyless entry, or actually smart key entry. And then once we get inside here, I got leather seats with power adjusting, and also power adjusting steering wheel, which is always a nice touch. Once we get inside here, we power foot on the brake. We're gonna press the button to start. Lock the door. So this car is quite high tech. So we're gonna take a little run through of it. First and foremost, we have 3-person memory seats. We have door locks. Very nice door with some woodish trim. Hang on. Let's just make climate control auto here. Some woodish trim, leather pattern armrest. You got your power windows, one touch auto up down, power mirrors, leather door storage, and your trunk release is also down there. Electronic parking brake right here. Panel dim here. Like I said, power adjusting steering wheel. There's also a heated steering wheel. And power steering, of course, leather wrapped. All of your controls. Nice metal paddle shifters. Like I said, this is a 2018 Cadillac CTS 2.0T. We got our wiper controls here. Let's see, that's how you spray. And then we got turn signals and headlights over here. Tap the 3 blinks, of course. Then on the center display, we have speedometer in the middle, some gauges over here, fuel and engine temperature, and then tachometer over there. And then we have this nice multifunction display in the middle. So you can, wait, that's cruise control, that's like, that's not working. So you can change what you're seeing. I'm gonna take it back down to, we keep it on music. There you go, and we got speedometer to the right. You can also change all these, of course, too. Also got a nice little sun visor up here. Howdy. And then you have OnStar, garage home link, sunroof controls, and lights. And also a very nice panoramic sunroof, which I absolutely love. And it also does open, if you wanted to, of course. You can also vent it too. And then going down to the middle here, we have a nice vents, and then a nice screen here with climate control information on it. Dual zone auto climate, by the way. Apple CarPlay, which I'm using my phone to film, so it's not hooked up right now, but I love Apple CarPlay when I'm driving this. Like, I can jam out to whatever I want to jam out to all day long. So you know that there's been way too many iterations of All Too Well 10-minute version played in this car. Also got our hatches over here. The one part of this car that I don't really care for is the capacitive touch buttons. I never really cared for them. But we have hazards, lane assist, auto stop start. This is how you release the glove box over here. And the glove box is very nice and spacious, like the little section up there. Also got parking sensors, dual zone auto climate control. Some of your controls are down here. Some of them you actually, not settings. You do actually have to go into the infotainment screen, but your basic ones are down here. We have 3-stage heated, or 3-stage ventilated, and 3-stage heated seats for the driver and passenger. And something kind of cool, also that kind of like built in here, a little secret storage area with a wireless charging pad down here. Come on. It doesn't always like to shut the right way, but that's fine. Here's our key. Yeah, lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, panic. Cadillac logo on the back. We have gear shift here. Park, reverse. You can see we have a nice big backup camera. Neutral, drive. Also got a manual mode if you want to shift manually up there. Your cup holders live, let me put the parking brake back on. Your cup holders live right here. A lot of electronics on this car, that's for sure. And you also have a nice little storage nook here with a 12-volt power outlet and a Schlossky's wrapper. I'll have to throw that away. Hang on, my finger in the thing. Oops. And then the glove box, or center console rather, is down here, including the USB ports, 2 of them, aux jack, and another 12 volts. And you can see the passenger seat looks exactly the same. But you see, there's more to this car. It actually has a pretty nice back seat as well. So let's go back there, shall we? Oh, also there's a auto-dimming mirror up here too. I failed to mention that. Sure, the doors are unlocked. So for a sedan, this backseat actually is not terrible. So this seat is adjusted for me. I'm 5'8". I do like to sit pretty close to a steering wheel. And I still have pretty good amount of knee room. I see my pocket as well. We also have 2 vents back here, which is always nice. I'm guessing on higher end trims of the CTS. So Cadillac didn't really do a trim. They did the 3 different engines that you could get. So the base is the Cadillac CTS 3.6. Then you have the Cadillac CTS 2.0T, which is what this is, and then the CTS 3.0T. So that's a 3.6 liter V6 with a 2 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, then a 3 liter turbocharged V6. I'm guessing on that top trim, or even as an option package on this trim, you could get rear zone climate. This does not have that. There's also 2 USBs down there, even though very little hard to see. Door over here, materials follow through all the way, with the wood included. Very, very nice. Window controls again. See, the sunroof doesn't go all the way back, but it does go somewhat back, and I'm gonna flip you all around here. Howdy. And you can see headroom. It's not great. It's also not terrible. It's a sedan. And then we have grab handle, light, coat hook. There's a key in there, actually. And then you do have a middle seat, but you also have an armrest here. So if you want to rest your arm, you can. And then you got cup holders to flip out. A little extra storage here. And then you have a center pass-through if you wanted to use it there. Now, there is a middle seat here. However, you can see this is a rear-wheel drive car. Or all-wheel drive on some trims. This is a pretty big tunnel here. So, once I swing my foot around, this middle seat would be one of those, in case of emergency use, you could seat 5 people. Because you basically have 2 options. You can either encroach on the foot space of the outer seats, which honestly, there is enough leg room in this car, but you can do it and they'll be okay. Or, if it's going to look super silly, you could try and do this. I can't even fit. Also, the seat is quite hard. And the headroom over here is even worse. So, definitely a 4-seater, but it is capable of 5 in emergencies. Neighbor's probably like thinking, like, what is this guy doing? Now, I pushed this seat back a good ways. I don't think it's quite all the way back, but it's a good ways back. And, oh, if I can get my shoe unstuck. There we go. You can see here, actually, I think it might be all the way back, but legroom, not the best. Not the worst. Not the best. Can I ever see my pocket? Like, I can still ride like this, but definitely wouldn't want someone in that middle seat for that. And then, I'm going to show you all something else. Here's a little overview up to the cabin. And got a headrest back here, a little dashboard. Your ISOFIX points. One thing I do really like with these is A, they have them for all 3 seats, and B, they're not the kind where you snap them off and you can lose them real easy. They're actually the kind that just flip off like so. Makes it way nicer. And then we also have a little Cadillac logo in the seat. Now, you also have fold down seats, 60-40 split, which for a sedan is not the most common thing for a luxury mid-sized sedan like this. Which, by the way, the CTS and the Chevy Malibu, or Malibu rather, and there's a Buick, I think it's LaCrosse, maybe? But this CTS, the Chevy Malibu, and some sort of Buick all do share the exact same platform. But you can fold these seats down. 60-40 split, plus of course you have that little pass-through there that I mentioned. And you actually do get a pretty nice amount of trunk space with this car, not gonna lie. I'll leave the seat down though so y'all can see exactly what that looks like. So we're gonna get out now. Oh. I don't actually remember if this is a hands-free trunk or not. Yes, I know. And you can see you got the space in the world down there. And more down here. So overall, as a whole, we have been more than satisfied thus far. Gets pretty good gas mileage considering the power it has. Pretty comfortable car. Technology works well, even if it's a bit cumbersome sometimes. The volume knob is my personal least favorite volume knob, but it still works well. CarPlay is great. KBB priced this car at about $16,000 based on the mileage and the age and the condition. They paid about 50-ish sticker, so they paid less than that, of course. Of course, they paid less than a sticker, but it was about 50-ish sticker. Maybe a little more. I don't actually have the sticker, but I'll walk you through options here in a second. And then they had, when they were turning it in, they offered them $9,000, so we told my mom, like, basically, I'm not letting the dealer buy this for only $9,000, but I'll sell it to you for that. So we jumped on it. Option-wise, I already mentioned the trim structure. On the 2.0T level trim, pretty much everything in this car came as standard as that trim package. There was just one additional package, and I forget what it was, but basically what it did, or two additional packages, what they did was they added on the remote start, the vented seats, and the heated wheel. I also believe the sunroof was a standalone option, and then I know for a fact that there was a safety system package that added radar adaptive cruise, and then also lane keep assist, and the parking sensors. The only thing this car doesn't have, that I wish it would have, since it has lane keep assist, is it does not appear to have front crash detection, or like mitigation. But, with that being said, oh well. Now, we've been very happy with it. I was hoping to maybe buy an Elantra or a Forte when I turned 18 and was going to need a car to go out to Western. But this is serving perfectly for us. I don't know if I'm going to take this or a 12 or my dad's 17. Don't know quite how cars are going to work around. I'll let you know on an update once I know that for certain, which will probably be sometime this summer. But yeah, for the time being, that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch y'all probably on the start of a spring break trip on Sunday. So, peace.